I forgot to unmute. I was going to start the thing off with laughter from this clip and then start talking, and then I messed everything up. All right, well, so much for that attempt at being funny. Hello and welcome. I am, as always, your host, the Doctor. Elizabeth, PhD, DDS, MD, QFT, AMD, ZZT. Whoa, 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 don't go sliding everywhere. Look, you're spoiling the books when you do that, man. Get the old plastic bag out of the way here. Hello and welcome. It is time to party. It is New Comic Book Day. So many fools, so little time. I really feel you, Fool Killer. And if you're wondering about the title of the stream, it is because I saw Castle in the Sky. Which I think this is the third time I've seen it, but it's the first time I've seen it with subtitles, I do believe. The other times I've watched it with dubs, which it's a fine dub. The sub was a little better, I think. Really, the dub has Mandy Patinkin in it? I'm gonna have to go back and listen for him. Oh, I bet the little boy is James Van Der Beek's character. What do you bet? Man, Mandy Patinkin is a heck of an actor, dude. He's a heck of an actor. Anyway, it's a good movie. It's a Ghibli movie. If you don't know, can we... Yeah, here we go. If you don't know, every year Fathom Events does this thing where they put on a whole bunch of Ghibli movies. And I kind of bought the pass for tickets to all of them, which I've seen a lot of these before. Totoro, Kiki's Delivery Service, Howl's Moving Castle. The Cat Returns is a hoot. Ponyo's cute. Of course, Mononoke is Mononoke. If you haven't seen Mononoke, you should stop what you're doing and go watch Princess Mononoke. Like, it's worth it. Arrietty maybe isn't quite the banger that some of the other ones are, but it's such a charming world. It's The Borrowers, which, if you weren't born in the 80s, you probably have no idea what that is. Or older, too. There was a Borrowers movie in the 90s, I think, that was live action. There was a cartoon. Yeah, here we go. There was this cartoon, which I remember watching as a kid. It's basically The Borrowers, and it's an absolute hoot. It's a little treasure. Is there a link to The Borrowers in here somewhere? We're looking. Probably, and I just skimmed right over it. Oh, it's based on characters of The Littles. It's a different series? I thought The Littles were just a ripoff of The Borrowers. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm blowing my own mind. I'm learning. I'm learning stuff here. Like, I thought The Littles and The Borrowers were the same thing. But apparently they're not. Hey, XLG and Ninja Weasel. I will address your thoughts in just a moment. I'm busy with, like, mind-blown GIF. Can we search that real quick? Here. That's me right now. That is me, right this moment. Anyway, I just blew my own mind. Because I thought The Littles and The Borrowers were the same thing, but apparently they're not. Okay, I learned. Anyway, The Littles was really cool when I was a kid. Arrietty is totally set in the same shindig. Like, the same kind of idea. I don't know if it actually is directly based on The Borrowers, but that's what they call themselves in it. I can't actually remember The Borrowers movie. There was one made in like 95 or something. Yeah, this. Oh, there's Arrietty. There we go. But I remember watching this like once and not being too impressed with it. Yeah, Arrietty's a great little movie. Uh, Lots of great stuff, man. If you have a Marcus Theater, they seem to do all these Fathom event things, so you might be able to get in on some of this madness. I've never seen when Marnie was there, so I'm looking forward to that. Whisper of the Heart. Is that the one about the lady that goes... Oh! That's the prequel to The Cat Returns. Oh! Oh, I have not seen this one yet. The Cat Returns is great, though. I've seen that movie. That's a hoot. I don't think the cat is actually a major character in Whisper of the Heart, but that's where he's introduced. Baron von something or other. He's a hoot. Does it say his name in here? Baron von Gickingen, that's right. What a name. It's a great little adventure movie. I've never seen Pompoko. I don't know anything about it. I've never seen The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. So I'm looking forward to a lot of these that I haven't seen, but I'm also looking forward to seeing the ones I have seen. Like I said at the beginning of this shindig, I think I've seen Castle in the Sky like 3 times now. I think twice was in theaters. This is my first time seeing it subbed. It was pretty good. And then, I can't tell you how many times I've watched Kiki's Delivery Service. This is probably the one I've watched the most. It's just such a charming and sweet film. It was one of the first DVDs I ever bought, too. I love that movie. But for something that's just like, gonna keep you enthralled, like, entertained the whole way through, as Ninja Weasel says, Mononoke really is my favorite Ghibli piece, even if Howl's is the actual best song in it. Yeah, Mononoke is something, man. It really is. There's a lot of depth and subtext there I don't quite get. I remember seeing The Boy and the Heron last year, and I still haven't finished processing that movie. Boy and the Heron. I can't remember if I did a video review of this thing or not. But this film here, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever figured it out. I don't think I have. I don't think I've figured this one out, man. It's very Greek. Does that make sense? Like, the themes are almost more Grecian than they are Japanese. I don't know that that makes, like, any sense at all, given the company of people working on it and all that kind of stuff. But that's really how I feel. Because the world is... at the end of it, like, they discover that this fantastical world, this mystical, crazy place that you have to enter by descending into the underworld, basically, very Greek, because the dude has to crawl through a tunnel into a house to get there. But he gets into that place, and at the end, they find out that the world is being held together by a guy who is adjusting the platonic, like, basically platonic solids that define the rules of the reality. And it's weird. Let's see. There's a million spoilers here. Yeah. Ferdinand knows Mojito given Stone of Power and advises him to forget his experiences. So yeah, they call them Stones of Power, but that's what it is. The wizard is adjusting, like, the geometry of the space. That is a very kind of Greek way to approach the world, where the rules of logic and order are set by... maybe Greek is the wrong word. Aristotelian? No. Platon... Yeah, I guess Platonic. It literally is platonic solids, after all. To which there are... these. And then these shapes, per Plato, define the rules of the universe. So how different elements, the matter that things are made of, interact with each other. Which, if you ever watched Reign the Conqueror, you'll also recognize the influence of the platonic solids in the narrative of that story. Anyway, dudes, we are listening to the Katana Zero soundtrack. I've been talking for like 10 minutes about Ghibli movies, and we should actually get on with what we're here for. Look what I found in the dollar bin, which used to be the 75-cent bin, which used to be the 50-cent bin. Inflation is killing us all. Because when you go to a Graham Cracker Comics on a Wednesday, you get not one, not two, but 3 books for free out of there. Yeah, I think I just did reviews of Full Killer 4, 5, and 6. Or 3, 4, and 5. Something like that. I got Full Killer #1 now. Supposedly, according to my shop man, the whole run is in those boxes. So next week, I may just spend like an hour going through the books until I find them all. Good times. He kills fools, like the Black Manta over here. Never before has a force of 1 been so powerful. That's right. Go throw ninja stars. I think I rented that one time, and I think I was absolutely terrible at it. Bro, Captain Planet. I almost said Captain Planet, and then I was like, that's not right. And I was like, no, wait, that is right. So yeah, I'm not quite sure how this particular Full Killer story gets started. A Bonk's Adventure comic, bro! Dude, I love Bonk's Adventure. That is such a great TurboGrafx game. Also, since I went to the movies, I got like this giant soda here. It's actually a refill, man. I'm going to explode. Inverse ninja lethality. Yeah, that is a physical law. You are correct. Dude, whatever happened to the Ask a Ninja guy? Has he done anything? And he did one video 3 years ago. And that's the last thing he's done. Dude, all right, let me flip over here. This is like the most classic and solid of old school YouTube content. They don't make stuff like this anymore. And that's a shame, because this stuff was like really golden. This stuff was superb. This is like Will It Blend? It's like a total gimmick channel. It does one thing, and it's not just a stupid talking head reading a website to you like most YouTube content is, followed by a rant about the said thing that they just read. Like, let's be honest. That's what a lot of YouTube stuff is these days, because it's cheap to do, it's easy to do, and it gets rage clicks and rage views. How does this guy only have 111,000 subscribers? He should have 110 million subscribers. This guy was amazing. Real Ultimate Power was good. Let me, and I realized Will It Blend was just, an advertisement, but these were all fantastic too. Like, they haven't done one of these in a long time either. But they were always just dropping random, things into the blend. Oh my gosh, is this fireworks? Dude, are you actually like dropping little fireworks in there? Oh my gosh! Dude, like, this is what I'm talking about on YouTube. What happened to great stuff like this? I actually own a Blendtec blender. I want the Will It Blend guys. I want Blendtec to know that because I saw all the stupid stuff he was blending like hockey pucks, I bought a Blendtec blender, and when that thing really gets cranking, it will actually blow out the circuit breaker on my kitchen. That's how much power draw that engine has, man. It's pulling like, what, 2 amps or something? I don't even know. I don't even know what that breaker can take. But it's taking it. And going pop! All right, this Fool Killer doesn't look so great. Oh, I see how he gets started in his career of being a vigilante. The McDonald's or McIdiot or whatever he's working at gets robbed. Yep, I see why our Fool Killer decides he's gonna kill fools. I miss old YouTube, man. Old YouTube was a hoot.
I kill fools.
See?
I am the fool killer.
Google Translate voice is right there with us. Isn't that amazing? I'm not going to spend any more time like flipping through this book. This doesn't look like it's nearly as interesting as the last issue I was reading. And I got some weird looking stuff coming up here, man. I don't know what this is. You know, I know what a hepcat is. Run to the website that Blintech can rock out at 1800 1.8 kilowatts. Woo! I believe it, dude. I'm not kidding. My Blintech blender, when it really chugs, it'll trip my circuit breaker and require me to go boop, 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 down to my basement to flip the breaker back. It's a great blender. I feel kind of like Tim the Toolman Taylor, you know? More power. Ooh, 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 ooh. So yeah. Great stuff. Let's flip this book open, man. Just look. There's like a horse dude or a horse girl or something. You're like, I don't know what this is about. It says it's not for children. See up there? Not intended for your children. So I don't know what's in. You know what? I better flip through this. All I did is I opened it up and I saw this. Alright? I saw this. And I'm like, that's weird. Then I flipped it over and I saw this and I was like, that's weird. And then I flipped it over and I saw this, which is basically the scene depicted on the cover. And I was like, that's weird. I don't know what this is. Let me flip through this, make sure we're not about to see any Ghibli bits bouncing around. Oh my god, it's an art film as a comic book. Bro! There's not even any text in this. Oh, there's some text there. Okay, I can't show you the whole book. But I can certainly show you some of the really whack stuff here. So she's like finding her dead dad or something? Like, I don't know what's going on here. But from the context, I think this is her dead dad. And then, very next panel, like, this is what it's talking about. Like, this thing's an art film. Look at this. Hug, things get weird. Look at that face. Look at this face he's making right here. What the flip, dude? And then all of a sudden he's like puking a river of blood up? Dude, I want to read this whole series. And it's all a dream sequence, man. It's kind of like the dude dreaming about bowling, except, you know, she's dreaming about her dad puking blood everywhere and making a giant lake of blood that she drowns in. Oh, I closed the... No! No, I can't believe I closed the mind blown. Ugh. There we are. We're back to this again. Dude, I love it when I just stumble upon she's just checked in to see what her condition was. I don't think she wanted to know what condition her condition was in. Yeah. And this other book I got here. I don't know what I'm looking at with this book. Alright. it breaks so many rules of comic books. So I picked it up because it caught my eye because like Radical Dreamers, you know, I'm obviously thinking Chrono Cross here, right? It has nothing to do with Chrono Cross, but that's where my brain went. That's where my brain went, right there. It's an absolutely wild cover. I have no clue what's going on here. Dreams cannot die. Apparently issue number 2. And his book has this real thick cardstock cover and a complete violation of comic book norms. He's printed comic on the inside front cover. He's printed comic on the inside front cover on this beautiful, tough, super tough cardstock. There's... Oh my god, dude! Oh my god! Hold on. The mic might cut out here because I'm fixing to like do some stuff. Let me just get over here. I just blew my mind. All right. Okay. Opens up. Look at this. It's a poster. It wasn't cardstock at all, dude. It's super thick poster paper. I can't show like some of this, I guess, because I see like there's some Ghibli bits, but the comic book is a poster. I guess the Ghibli bits aren't bad. There's no pointy bits sticking off of them, so it's probably okay. There's a whole like on the back. You know, when it said here, the story unfolds, I didn't think it meant that literally. This is incredible. Who's this Mark Wheatley dude that made this? I gotta look this up, man. I gotta look this up. It says he's the creator of the Black Hood, which is one of my favorite vigilante characters. Mark Wheatley Comics? American illustrated writer, editor, publisher in the comic book field. Wheatley's comic book and pulp creations include Breathtaker, Mars, Blood of the Innocent, all illustrated with his collaborator, Mark Hempel. He's written books, comic books, television shows, he's illustrated appeared in magazines, books, comic books, and games. Insight Studios. Film writer, Radical Dreamer, Black Ball Comics, Mark's Giant Economy Size Comics, 1995, Black Hood. So he wrote the Black Hood stuff that I like from Impact. Oh, he did some of the Johnny Quest comics. I probably have some of his artwork in those Johnny Quest books I got, dude. Oh, I'm not showing the right monitor. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I was over here reading this stuff and I wasn't showing anybody anything. So yeah, this is one of my favorite comic book runs, like ever. The Impact Black Hood stuff. I love that. And he also did art on Johnny Quest from Comico. And I think the Johnny Quest books I have are all Comico ones. So that's incredible. That's pretty cool. What a wonderful discovery. I'm just completely blown away that somebody wrote a comic book that folds out. Like, I didn't take this literally. I just thought it was like a weird, like super thick cardstock cover right here. I had no idea this was like the centerfold of the book. This is wild. I don't know how I can do a review of this, if I even can. Too cool! Alright, we spent enough time looking at free books. We should get to what we're actually here for. The stuff I paid for. And this just reminds me of how behind I am in my reading right now. I still got to read Rook Exodus *1. So I don't want to flip through this too much, but we'll certainly look at it a little bit. This somehow ties into where'd Redcoat go? Here it is. This somehow ties into the Redcoat stuff and the Geiger stuff. Like, these are all somehow connected. And they've all got this checkerboard pattern on the top of the book. They're all colored by Brad Anderson. Somehow all that stuff fits together. I don't know how yet. Because they take place in very different settings. This is like in space. And I haven't read the first issue, so I don't know exactly what. Dude, those helmets are awesome looking. Those are really dope. I like the spiky shoulder pads. That's very, Wow, I just forgot the name of the Warhammer Fantasy settings football. Blood Bowl. Thank you, Brain. Those shoulder pads are very Blood Bowl. Art's nice. Look at the spaceships. They look pretty cool. So yeah, hopefully this weekend, I get a chance and I can sit down and read this stuff. Number 2 book, it was spoiled at the very beginning of the stream too. Elvira meets H.P. Lovecraft. I'm way behind on reading this as well. It should be a funny time. It should be a funny book, but who knows, right? Way up north, it's like Canada, but with more outer space monsters. Unknown Kadath, just like it says in the title. Take Randolph Carter a whole book to get there? I've got like 9 more pages to work with here. Maximum. I can help with that. Oh, how are we helping with that? I know who that is. The High Priest not to be described. Notice he's in yellow. Isn't that one of the many faces of Nyarlathotep? I think so. You know, I should put together another like Dreamlands game, Ninja Weasel. But I have no idea what setting to do or what system to use. I don't think I want to do Feng Shui again, which was fine, and it worked well for what we were doing. But we can do better. There's got to be a better system for that kind of campaign. Something is killing the children. Number 37. Like I have free time. I know I almost said Ninja Weasel. I know XLG. Who has free time in the year? Who has free time in the year 2024? All I have time for in my life is to listen to Katana Zero soundtrack of the game. Dude, Billy Mitchell is still rocking his Pac-Man game. Watching this guy manipulate all the ghosts is just amazing. You can tell he's put in like 10,000 hours into that game. Incredible stuff. I'm not saying that, Ninja Weasel. You ain't gonna get me. Say that. Oh, you're right. I did confuse the two entities, didn't I? See, that's how long it's been since I've read any Lovecraft. Let's flip open something that's healing the children here. I'm totally lost on what's going on here because I am a couple issues behind, like I am with everything else right now. I love that face. Is this the same artist? Yeah, Deladera. His style changed a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. Yeah, I got no idea what's going on here. Last we checked in, she was fighting the monster that had taken on her shape. That's been, that has been a few issues now. Speaking of other books, I'm a few issues behind on. Much to my shame, because of how much I enjoyed the first bunch. That's right, Lex Luthor has Mechagodzilla in his pocket. Come on, dudes. I saw that cover way back in like a previews book or something, and I've been waiting for it in person. So we got a bunch of skull crawlers running around, right? That's what those things are called. Skull eaters, whatever. Fighting Kong. Probably fighting Godzilla too somewhere. Why is Kong green? Why do we have a green Kong? Who's Green Kong? Is that actually a Green Lantern? That's totally a Green Lantern, isn't it? Is it the pink alien that says Poozer? giant bat robot. Oh, is this the robot built by Toyman? Because they did that in a like a World's Finest story. Just pointing the Elvira cover. What do you want, dude? She's in red. Like, what do you want? That is Dr. Kong banner. I like it. Dude, but didn't they do a bat robot in like a World's Finest story? A giant bat robot, World's Finest. And I'm pretty sure it was the Japanese Toyman that built this thing. Toyman. Where's a Superman robot? Toyman giant robot space. One notable example is the half Batman, half robot used for destroying Kryptonite meteor. This robot was created by Hiro Okamura, teenage mechanic. Yeah, this is the Japanese Toyman. It doesn't say what issue that was in, but I remember that, dude. Oh, good job, Ray. XLG, all the Elvira book covers are basically just Elvira posing. What do you want? Like we're not buying this comic book to look at H.P. Lovecraft on the cover. Like, you know, that would be, all the issues would be kind of the same looking, because they would all just have this one photo. Like, this would be it. This would be the comic cover. Every issue would just be this face staring at you. Deeper. Deeper. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Until all you have is that. Right there. Every day. Every night. H.P. Lovecraft. It is weird seeing her in red. I will agree to that statement for sure. I will agree to that statement 100% instead of black. What can you do, man? You know, I don't tell Cassandra Peterson what to wear. I'm not her mom. It'd be kind of weird if I was her mom. You know, I still remember way back in the first Elvira series that these two dudes did together. There was like this one character, and I swear it was supposed to be Brian Ball. That was like 4 years ago. Can we get like some more bat robot action here? I'm just flipping through to look for like something really cool. Let's see. There's not as much bat robot as I expected here. That's a shame. However, we do appear to have King freaking Kong getting a Green Lantern ring. So that appears to be what's going on there, buddy. Who knew that King Kong had great will? You know, given that he was killed by like a biplane flying in circles around him. I don't know. I just work here. That's kind of like in that Kill the Justice League game. Like King Shark somehow manages to get a Green Lantern ring on, and I'm just like, are we sure about that? Are we sure that like King Shark of all people is going to be the one villain in the Suicide Squad that can pick up a Green Lantern ring and wear it? That's a weird choice. I guess if his willpower is like, I want to eat that, it all makes some kind of sense. Or we're just devaluing like what willpower means. I don't know. I just work here. Dude, I remember when I made that video about that little cutscene clip. I got so many, you don't know what you're talking about comments down in the comments section. It's just like, yeah, I don't read every Green Lantern book. But I'm pretty sure that they're breaking some of the fundamental rules about how lantern rings work here. No, you don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay, Chud. Whatever you say. You just want to get in on the complaint train. No, I thought it was kind of stupid. Although I did like the giant Green Lantern shark. I thought that was a great visual. So I know exactly why they made the choice they did, because it looked cool. And if you're just going for this looks cool, you can forgive a lot of sins. You can forgive a lot of stuff. Kind of like the end of the Phantom Menace. Look at that. We're tying this back to Discord conversations. Duel of the Fates covereth a multitude of sins. Right there. Hey, we are pretty late in the stream. If you have not yet smacked that like button, go ahead and smack that like button. I appreciate it. Or if you don't want to, don't. Like, it's your call. You can do what you want. You can live your life the way you want to live it. I'm not going to stop you. Oh, guys, I ran out of steam. It's late. I've been across town. I've been to the movies. I've worked all day. I'm out of juice. So I'm just going to end here on a picture of Green Lantern Kong. He needs a better name than that. He needs a cool name. I'm not coming up with a cool name for him. So instead, my friends, I'm going to give you the traditional thumbs up. I'm going to mute my mic and we're going to get out of here in like a minute or something. So you all take care. You have a great rest of your Wednesday. You have a great Thursday. I should be streaming on Twitch on Friday. I think Six wanted to do a thing, so you can look forward to that. Otherwise, you all take care of yourselves. You have a great one. And remember to like, comment, subscribe.